Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Many factors contribute to a long-term relationship's viability. For example, net equal contributions to the relationship, reasonable emotional stability, and similar sexual appetites. But maybe most important is mutual respect. That undergirds so much in a relationship. For example, it facilitates problem solving. If both people respect each other's intelligence, their common sense, and their benevolence, disagreements are more likely to be solved, which brings the couple closer to each other. Conversely, if mutual respect is lacking, the problem-solving discussion is more likely to devolve, and after the smoke clears, there will be likely even less respect for each other and less resilience to the relationship's slings and arrows. Another way in which a foundation of mutual respect helps is it helps in acceptance of difference. If there is a foundation of mutual respect, we're more likely to accept our partner's differences in values. For example, physical appearance, how important is that to them? Materialism, how important is that? Religion, politics, charity, and a fun versus work versus family-centric approach to life. I mentioned resilience briefly earlier. It's also that sense of mutual respect is core to a relationship having resilience. Not every conflict can be solved. Couples with mutual respect can more easily agree to disagree on an issue and then not hold a grudge, but move forward. In contrast, if one partner lacks foundational respect for the other, not resolving a dispute can feed confirmation bias, the feeling that the partner is inferior, and cumulatively, that can lead to prematurely ending a relationship or accepting it as a very limited one. Indeed, even many married couples complain that their relationship is just humdrum. Now, how to build mutual respect. Of course, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you're looking for a new long-term relationship, do try to see through the infatuation fog to assess how likely you are to respect the person after the fog's at least started to lift. If you're already in a relationship, perhaps one or more of the following will build your mutual respect. First is accepting of difference. You may be smarter, more attractive, harder working, or more loving. But in a relationship worthy of mutual respect, your partner also has a portfolio of strengths and weaknesses, although one that is probably different from yours. Do you want to be, should you be more accepting of your partner as is, rather than trying to get him or her to be more like you? For example, you may prize a neat home while your partner is, at best, indifferent to appearances. Don't let the tail wag the dog. Rarely should such a factor be a deal killer. Maybe it's enough to accept improvement in just the one or two aspects of neatness that are most important to you. For example, putting dirty clothes in the hamper, not on the floor. Another example. Let's say that one of you is more work-centric, the other more play or family-centric. Rather than trying to convert your partner into your way of being, should you honor each other's differences by more often doing what you prize and allowing him or her to do what he or she prizes? Of course, compromise is sometimes necessary, but mutual acceptance is more likely, over the long run, to build mutual respect. Another way to possibly increase your mutual respect is to have nightly 2-minute powwows. With your statesman hat firmly in place, you present a fixable problem and propose something that you are willing to try. That's more likely to build respect and to solve problems than if you suggest what the other person should do. For example, if you're concerned that your partner needs to contribute more money to the family income, rather than saying, "Get a job, we need the money," point out the cash flow problem and ask, "What does the wise one within you think we should do?" Another example, let's say you want to have sex more often than your partner does. Rather than say, for example, "We have to make more time for sex," it may be better to ask, "Our sexual appetites differ. What do you think would be the wise thing to do? Accept it? I change something, you change something, or we change something. What do you think?" And a final possible strategy for building mutual trust is to see a counselor. What if you think that all those suggestions I've offered before are unlikely to succeed enough, but that the relationship is worth working on? Consider trying a session, yes, just one session, with a relationship counselor who is highly recommended by a friend or on review websites. Why just one session? Because while your problem is unlikely to be solved in 1 or even 3 sessions, that first session should yield enough to give you reason for hope. If not, you may be wiser to try a session with someone else until you've left the first session more optimistic. As usual, one size doesn't fit all. But if your relationship could use a boost, trying to build mutual respect is often a crucial and perhaps under-considered factor. And if you're looking for a new relationship, consider putting mutual respect at or near the top of your selection criteria. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.